In today's video, I make deer maze. I'm gonna make a maze out of tree saplings all throughout my base. I'm gonna let the trees grow, and then the deer is gonna have to walk through the maze and try and get to the middle. It's gonna be pretty hectic. You're not gonna want to miss it. Also, at the end, I cut down all of the trees, and the game glitches out like crazy. You're also not gonna miss that, so make sure to stick around to the end. Let's go ahead and start. So the first goal to start this video off is I obviously need to get the fire to the max level so I can start building the maze. I will say this is going to be a little interesting because I also need to let the fire completely run out, because the deer is going to be hungry every single night if it runs out, and plus he'll be able to get into the base where it's going to be a real challenge to see if he can actually find me in the maze. So let's go ahead and jump forward to the point where I have the fire completely expanded so I can start crafting the maze. Alright, the fire is completely maxed out now. Now, what I'm actually going to do is go ahead and collect a bunch of saplings. I need to upgrade the bench at least 2 more times, which I can do right now. But now I need to get the rest of these torches. I need 10, so I need 60 wood and 60 scrap right now. I do not have that. Luckily, the spaceships just crashed, and they have good scrap around them, so we'll go ahead and search that. The alien update is still relatively new. Let me know if you guys have been enjoying it. I think it's fine. I like some of the new items are really cool, like the ray gun. I think the cyborg class sucks, but I'm not going to share too many opinions on that because it's just me being negative about how much I think it sucks. Let's go ahead and see if this dude can take on a strong axe. Man, they fire so fast that they do a decent amount of damage. Let's see if I can get a ray gun. Laser defense, I'm actually going to leave that because I don't really want anything that could affect building the maze. So now I'm just going to go out and get a bunch of scrap, and then we'll head back to the base. All right, I got all of the scrap I need. Now we're going to cut down this big tree, and then we'll be able to get most of the wood. I might have to cut down a few more. We'll see. All right, we are maxed out on that. Let's see if we can get everything in one go. Hopefully I didn't miscount. All right, I was able to buy everything. I'm hoping that we're able to get past this pond right here. We'll see. That's ideal. We'll place them by the pond. Oh, yeah, we'll easily be able to get past the pond. Hopefully I don't get pushed into another pond. Looks like I'm going to be pushed into another pond. All right, the base is now massive. What I have to do now is just get a bunch of saplings, and the first thing I need to build is a big circle around the base to make sure nothing can get in from the other sides. I only want one entrance. I'm going to start right here on this line because it's pretty straight. I'm going to need a lot of trees if I'm going to make a lot of turns and twists inside the maze. All right, today's going to be another just sapling day. I need to get a ton of sapling, probably in the thousands. So let's go ahead and just have a little bit of a time jump and see if maybe I can get a decent amount. Let's jump all the way until I can plant all the way around this base. All right, about an hour and a half in, here is where I'm at. I'm going to go ahead and start planting these. I did cut off a few areas because I'm worried that this many trees this close together might cause something to crash. But we're going to see if it holds up right now. Let's put these all in place. Getting sap has taken way longer than I expected, but it's okay. It's going to be doable. As long as the game doesn't crash, I'll be able to get all of the sap that I need to make this a possibility. Place that one there. I got to fix that a little bit. Obviously, I didn't go all the way through. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do just yet, but I'll figure it out. I put a lot of these on top of each other, too. I probably could have spread them out a little bit more. A few of them have to be further away from the water than I originally anticipated. We'll have to give it a little corner here to make these ones work. Well, I'm getting attacked tonight. Didn't know that was coming. Oh, these are all on top of each other. I got some extra ones in here. So we'll plant that there. This over here. Pick up that one and then continue on our way. These ones got a little messed up because the bunnies are jumping through them, but nothing I can't fix, hopefully. Over here. Uh-oh, I pushed those way out of the way. I'm telling you, I'm going to be so mad if the deer gets through here without any issues. Skip that. I don't need to worry about them right now. And I'll come back once I get through the rest. All right, the circle is going to finally be finished. It's a little bit, smaller than a circle, but that's fine. Go ahead and plant them all in. Hopefully the server still does not crash. I don't think it will. It looks like we're doing pretty good. I have a lot that are overlapping here. I need to set down a few in these gaps because I do not want the deer to be able to get in through any other way except the front gate. And this is only step 1 of building the maze. I obviously still have to build the actual maze, which we'll see how long that takes. Obviously, oh god, the fire's almost out, so the deer might actually be getting in a little bit sooner than expected. Let me go out and see if I can get some firewood. Oh, it's raining, so I'm not going to get firewood. Huh. Looks like I'm going to have to survive the deer. What time is it? We still got 30 seconds. I can close up some of these gaps while I'm waiting. Oh, the deer spawns in the base. I don't like that. The deer spawned inside of my base when the fire went out. So that is something I'm going to have to definitely keep in mind. I don't like that one bit. All right, I'm going to get the fire turned back on so I can finish building out the maze. All right, I'm starting on the interior of the maze. I'm going to go ahead and plant these trees here and get them down, and then I will show you exactly how I'm going to be mapping this out. First off, let's get this line going as well. I'll pick up some of these that do not need to be here. So the way it's going to be is since the deer appears right here, hopefully I'm going to be able to time it perfectly that he's going to appear here. The fire runs out, so he always enters from this side. We are going to have the entrance right here. There's going to be 2 rows of trees on either side. This area is going to be the first dead end. I'm actually going to expand this all the way that way. There's going to be a row of trees that comes to right here, and then it's going to go all the way, turn right, and then we're going to have like a little cubby in here that can be another dead end. I'm going to move these out just a little bit. The goal is to make it go back behind here, the actual path to the fire. This way, over here, take a right, a left, and then another left, and this is going to be the fire. I don't want to make it insanely difficult, just in case it, like, the deer just glitches through the trees, which is totally possible. But that is the plan right now. I'm going to continue to get all of the saplings that I need. I'm going to get these planted down as well, and I'll jump back in a little bit later to show you how the progress is going. All right, I'm getting these planted now. I'm going to go ahead and do this curve right here. So far, things are going pretty good. It has been about 3 hours of building. This is going to take a very long time. I hope that I'm over halfway done. Hopefully it does not take over 6 hours, but I still have to loop all the way around, make a few kind of like, you know, paths to try and trick the deer. Obviously, he's not going to be tricked, but still, I can try. But that's where I'm at now. Let's go ahead and get more sapling, and then I'll come back and we'll update again. A couple more updates, and we should be there. All right, here's an update. I'm going to go ahead and plant all of these, and then I'll go through exactly what it's going to look like in a minute. Pick up some of these extra ones. See if I can plant these in a way that they don't fall on top of each other. That one's probably going to be better there than over there. Oh, I can't. That's right. I can't do this close to the fire. Okay, I'm going to have to change it a little bit. Okay, I'm not going to have to change all of them, though. That's funny. Let's move these in a little bit. I should be able to put them right here. Ooh, 2 diamonds. I don't know why I got diamonds, but I got them. I guess day 50. All right, let me continue planting these. As you can see, it is getting a little glitchy out here. I don't exactly know if I'm going to be able to do as many as I want because the game might crash, or it might just not be able to handle it. We'll see exactly what happens when they're all planted too. I have a feeling that once these things start growing, the game is going to completely glitch out, but we'll have to wait and see. So far, it's going pretty good though. I like the design of it. Obviously, there's some gaps in here that I'm going to have to get a few extra saplings to fill. All right, let's see how close I can get these to the fire. These are too close, so I got to pick these up. This one too close? Let's see how close is too close. We'll have to make that the opening now, and then maybe I can go across here. Let's see. I also have these ones over here because I'm going to build a wall all the way through this as well. All right, I'm going to go get a bunch more sapling, and then I'll fill you in a little bit of how it's going. Okay, so I may have crapped myself a little earlier than I expected. The campfire went out. Now I just have to survive. Oh, Jesus. He's right there. We have to leave. Keep freezing him. This was a little unexpected. I was not ready for him to come out and attack. Campfire went out because I let it get too low. Oh no, I can't turn on the flashlight because of stupid flowers. Oh my god, that was as stressful as it possibly could get. All right, let me go ahead and show you exactly where I'm at right now. First off, let's just cut through here. I'm hungry. The fire's out. This has been a very chaotic day. Let me go ahead and fill up my crock pot so I can get some food going. We are gonna drop a bunch of logs in there. I need to go out and get more. Before I do that, let me show you exactly where I'm at. Let me pick up these. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant this side over here. As you see, the game is lagging like crazy now. Hopefully it stops once the sapling are in the ground. It might just be doing this because the sapling are like bouncing all over the place every time I touch them. Pause. All right, let me pick up all of these logs. We're just going to fill up the fire right now. I'm going to build this out this way. I'm going to set these over here as well. Hungry. Okay, let me make a couple stews. Let me also run out and grab a bunch of logs. The issue is it keeps getting wet, and I keep running out of my logs. All my logs are wet. I have 1,000,000 logs laying out here in the forest. I mean, what's left of the forest. I've cut down all the trees, and I've transferred them to one location. Not the smartest thing to do, but we're surviving. You start here, you can go left, but it's going to be blocked off. I put a little ledge here, but you can actually go around it, and these trees are going to all grow up and block that way. Then you can go this way. If you turn right, this area is a dead end, obviously, because it's at the very front, but I thought it'd be fun to do that. You come around this way, take a left. This is a dead end, but it looks like the fire's close by. You can take a right, you can take a left, and it's a dead end. You take a right, and it's a big open dead end area. What you want to do is go left, and then after you take a left, you have these trees that are going to be grown once the deer attacks, so hopefully that helps. Those over there, this little area right here, and then these ones. You come through here, not that way, but this way, and then you're at the fire. So it is a little bit of a walk, not massive, but you definitely have to work your way around it. I'm going to be excited to see exactly how the deer handles it. We'll check that out in just a second. I have to obviously wait until we get a little bit more rain and these trees come in. But the next update is going to be basically the start of the deer fight. Deer fight? I guess it's a fight. I'm going to be running from the deer through the maze. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing. And I might try it a few different ways as well. We'll see. All right, I'm going to be attacked tonight, so I'm going to show you exactly how the cult reacts to this maze. So the cult members are smart. They all walk towards the front. Uh-oh. The fire's almost out, and it is raining. We'll have to see how this goes. Yeah, the cult members, they always come to the opening. They know how to find it, except for that crossbow guy. For some reason, he decided to pass it up. But the other ones have all come straight to this area. Oh, they're being dumb. It's okay. I like dumb. They must know something I don't. Okay, they're all coming. I guess just a few of the guys are getting caught over there. We're going to pick up the cultists so I can start burning their bodies for a little bit of wood. I do have to kind of hurry. Oh, there's one right there. He got through somewhere. Oh, and there's the other one. They found their way through. There's a few gaps. I left the gaps so I can get through. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about the deer getting through any of the gaps. The cult members, though, they can find their way through. But some of them are dumb, like this guy. All right, we have to keep the fire alive until nighttime, and then I'm going to let the fire go out as I'm staring at the deer. And then we're going to run through the maze and see if we can trap them. Now, the thing is, I know when the fire goes out, the deer is going to be able to just spawn wherever he wants. Oh, the deer is hungry tonight, too, so it's not like I have to do anything special. Go ahead and fill that up. I'm going to go out and collect more wood. Man, it is lagging all over the place. There's so much going on. All right, I'm gonna go collect way more wood and then we'll come back. All right, night is here. The campfire is very, very close to being out. I'm just sitting out here waiting for the deer now. Hopefully he comes. Maybe I have to go out and find him. Is he not trying to spawn anymore? Oh, here he is. Come on, stay right here. The campfire's almost out. It's so close. Don't run away. Man, that thing is sitting at red for like the longest time. It's almost out. Night is approaching, which means it's probably going to approach a little bit sooner than I expect. I'll get out my flashlight just in case. We're going to fully get food ready so I can sprint without a worry. And then we just got to find out what direction he's going to come from. Maybe I'll even grab a pepper. All right, there he is. He's already hit me because I'm dumb. Come on. Where am I going? I need to get him in the base. All right, he's stuck on the trees. He's going to... Oh, forgot the wolves can get in here too. Oh, he glitched through it. He glitched through it. Come on, keep following me. I freaking hate the wolf, man. Nobody invited you. There he is. Oh, come on, man. The wolf is gonna kill me. Uh-oh. He glitched through the tree again. Let's get him over here so I can loop him. Oh, he hit me. Oh, no. All right, I need him to stay right there. Oh, God. Oh, no. Let's get him out. I almost died, but I had a backup plan. Wood. So he was able to pretty much just clip through the tree. Look at him trying to get out. Oh, that's so adorable. He follows the little path out until he just disappears. I thought he would just, you know, randomly run into a wall until he disappeared. That is hilarious. Well, I don't know if I'd say this is the most effective way to avoid the deer, but I was able to get away from him. If the wolf didn't spawn with him, I think I would have been able to hop on top of my wood up here and just hide. But before I end this video, I think it's going to be super satisfying to chop down all of the trees. So before I go, let's go ahead and just start chopping down everything. I wonder if it's going to like crash the game with so many loose logs just bouncing around. But hey, loose logs are my favorite kind of logs. Let's try this. Dude, this is... it's chugging right now. I can't even see the trees that I'm chopping down. If only I had the chainsaw, would make it way, way faster. All right, that's enough trees. I'm gonna go ahead and skip until the end so you can see exactly what it looks like with all the logs just chilling on the ground. Here's the aftermath of cutting almost all of the trees down. The game is lagging so bad right now that I really can't continue. Look at the rabbits flying. It's almost impossible. I am gonna wait and see. I'm getting attacked tonight. I want to see what the cult members look like when they try and come into all of this, because right now everybody is lagging like crazy. I also would not mind to see what the deer looks like, because you know that he's also going to be lagging. Hopefully I don't die right away because I'm getting attacked tonight. I have no weapons pretty much. All of my ammo is out. If I can get the crossbow guys, I'm good, but I don't know if I'll be able to get the crossbow guys. Man, look at how crazy this is. Look at all that wood. I want to see what the deer looks like when I shine the flashlight on him. Is he going to like glitch away or is he going to run? Yep. For a second, he became like Rudolph. Oh, he is. Look at him. Oh, he's back. That's fine. Let's look how these guys look. Man, they are struggling too. You can't even look at all of them just bouncing around. Let's try and take out the other crossbow dude, and then I'm safe, man. Maybe we'll let the fire go out. That'd be cool. Dude, they can't hit. They're like lagging so bad that they can't hit that fast, and I can still hit at the normal speed that I hit at. If I just stop picking up these freaking logs. Let's get out of the logs. Why am I fighting in their ground, you know? Let's use a gun instead. I have a little bit of ammo. I am gonna wait one more day because I want to let the fire go out completely and then have the deer come back and just see what it looks like when a hungry deer is running through this forest or this, like, whatever this is. And you know what? I'm gonna cut down the rest of the trees for that day too. All right, it's nighttime. The hungry deer is here, and look at him. He kind of moves the same. Okay, no, he's a little bit slower. Oh, he can reach me. That's sad. But I bet that he can't catch up to me. He kind of like glitches. I've never been safer, actually. I can just walk faster than him. Maybe the only time you're ever able to walk... Oh, Jesus, an alpha wolf too? Can I walk faster than him? I can. So if you're ever being chased too much by the deer, just make sure you have like 4,000 logs on the ground and you should be fine. Anyways, if you guys liked the video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Tell me what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Let's go wave bye to the deer. Come on, catch me. Oh, he got me there.